batting today. Tell us, just after missing the first test, good to be into the series and get a few runs?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that first test couldn't have been more frustrating from a personal point of view. Had sort of 10 days hard work, hard prep for that first game, and I scored my runs in the warm-up and unfortunately fell ill the day before. So yeah, it was frustrating, but yeah, awesome to be here today, and yeah, nice to get a few runs.
Is the dressing room starting to get a bit down with the bad news that keeps coming? Obviously you've had 2 players ruled out for this game.
Yeah, it's just been one of those tours really. That first game, it was ridiculous. Pretty much everyone was getting in at some point. But luckily, hopefully we're through the illness, and yeah, unfortunately Burnsy's injury, that stuff happens. We're all gutted for him, and yeah, a bit of a freak accident, and unfortunately obviously Joff's not playing as well, but hopefully once those 2 are sorted, we'll be having a clear sweep for the next 2 games.
Yes, sir.
Ollie, just something on the wicket. Looks quite flat, and what sort of would be a pass score, do you think, for that?
It's a good wicket, but there's definitely a little bit in it for the seamers. Some ball, even with the old ball, I think the ball that Josh got, you saw that nip. I think it nips off the cracks, though, sort of grassy areas that are keeping the cracks together. And I think so. There's definitely something there for the seamers, and it's not as quick as probably last week how that looked. But look, we'll find out how the wicket really is after the next day or 2 until both teams bowl on it. So hopefully we can expose whatever there is in the wicket tomorrow.
Were you surprised to see the field spread as much as it did when Jimmy came in for you?
Not really. I think I've been in that situation a couple of times, and that's generally what sides look to do. And I haven't really. I think the way we played it was probably the right thing to do. You watch how, when batters are in, how they bat with the number 10 and 11. They try face 4 balls and either hit a boundary in the last 2 balls or get on strike for the next over. So I think the way we played it was quite smart, and then hopefully we can keep going tomorrow a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is football banned from people?
As far as I'm aware, it is, yeah. So I think we'll find something else to sort of get us having a laugh in the morning. But yeah, look, unfortunately for Burnsy, it's just a freak accident. These things happen, and hopefully we won't have any more of them.
John and Dean.
Did you have a sense of, was the team have a sense of frustration that so many guys have got in and been got out in the sort of 30s and 40s?
Yeah, I think so. Every when you get out in the 30s, you do the hard work. The hardest bit of batting is getting to 30. So I think when you get out on 30, it's the most frustrating thing. But look, whether that's the wicket or the way we played, we'll probably find out tomorrow. If we can expose, like I said, if we can expose what there is in the wicket, then maybe that's the reason we got out on 30, because the odd ball nipped and there's a little bit of maybe invariable bounce. But yeah, hopefully we can expose that tomorrow.
And just sort of following on from that, were there times out there perhaps when you were, I think, 185 for 4 and when Stokes got out, had you kind of identified that as a chance for you to kind of grab the game? That was a kind of key moment for you to take control, I guess?
I think I called Johnny out when Bessie got out, and just with how, because I haven't really been in that situation, especially for England before, so I called him out and just got a bit of advice on how to sort of play that situation, and how many balls I should give Jimmy or Brody. And yeah, I think Jimmy's obviously been in that situation a lot of times before as well, from the other side really. So he was just sort of like, you should probably take 4 balls, and then if I can get a single on the 5th ball, and then but if there's a boundary option anywhere on the pitch, I'll try find it. But they set some clever fields at the end, so they didn't make it that easy. But yeah, I think the situation just dictated that really. When we were 8 down, I tried to just keep the same tempo until that happened.
And before that, when Ben Stokes was batting,
Yeah.
and you and he seemed to be batting really quite nicely together, did you feel as a pair, you identified that was a period of the game that maybe you could have got a punch in really?
Definitely it's a missed opportunity. I'm sure Stokes will be pretty frustrated as well. And yeah, he was sort of playing the aggressor role, and I was just sort of getting into my innings and finding my way. So look, it was a shame. He'll be as annoyed as anyone, I'm sure. But these things happen. And I think, look, hopefully we can learn from the mistakes that we made today. And yeah, see how the wicket goes tomorrow.
Ollie, just getting back to that last wicket stand, you said you've been in that situation before, but as a batsman, do you kind of get the feeling that they're no longer trying to get you out, and does that sort of take all the pressure off you?
I think if they weren't trying to get you out, they're lying. I think the bowler's always trying to get you out, whether that's, I mean, Rabada got me out with the bumper, he just stepped over the line. So I think they always, so if they're bowling bumpers, they'll try to have a man in every position. If I hit it over them, then fair play to me, but they'll definitely be thinking getting me out as well, but firstly they'll be trying to get the other lad on strike for as many balls as they can that over.
Gentleman to our left here.
You've been hitting the ball around tonight. What's the target for tomorrow that you'd like to set for yourself in the team?
Well, Jimmy's on strike, so hopefully he can get through those. So hopefully we can either nick a single or he can get through that first over. And then look, we'll just try do what we did tonight. If we can get another 30 runs, then great. If we can get, who knows, if we can get a few more, then great. But yeah, first things first, we'll get Jimmy through that first over, and then hopefully we'll cash in after that.
Cool, then we're done. Thank you.
Nice, thank you.